Hey guys, I don't think I can share this in the group because I'm here. So if somebody pops on, please share this in the group. I'm walking in, about to grab a cart. Hey, whoever just popped on, can you guys share this to the Mavens group? Because I can't share at the same time that I'm shopping. Is that Courtney? Courtney, can you share it to the group? Please, please, please. All right, guys, I'm in the grocery store, and one of the things that I wanted to kind of share with you guys in advance is you saw my meal plan and you saw my grocery list. So I'm in here. Thank you, Lauren. Okay, so I'm in here. So there's two things that I typically look for is obviously whatever's on sale, but then I also look for the things that are obviously on the meal plan. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and you guys are gonna see kind of where I go and how the store is set up. The other thing is you'll see I eat a lot of the same stuff on a weekly basis, but here's the other thing. There's also stuff that I'm picking up for my family as well. So I'm gonna go through and tell you what I'm picking up for me, what I'm picking up for them. And normally I would use my phone, like I wouldn't bring my workbook with me, but because I'm on my phone, I'm not gonna be able to shop from my phone. So I'm going to, I have my grocery, oh, let me turn the phone around. All right, so here's my grocery list, and I'm in the, as you guys are like, so, but I kind of know where I'm going. Okay, so this is the bakery, and I do 5-cent, because my husband wants French bread, so that's going in the cart. I pretty much avoid the bakery at all costs most of the time because, for obvious reasons, because it's a danger zone. So I pre-ordered deli meat. So I picked that up and they already have it here for me. So the grocery store here, if I pre-order stuff like in advance from the deli, oh, maybe I should turn it around again. Then I order in advance. Okay. So the other thing that I put on my list is there are pre-made like chicken salads and stuff. So for this week, I'm not making a chicken salad, I'm picking it up. So this one has 650 calories for the whole package. So this means I've got about 3 servings in here. I'm not gonna eat a whole package in one sitting, obviously. So sometimes I look for one that has like this one, 630. So this is probably about 3 servings, which is about 210. So this is it has cranberries and grapes in it and onions and stuff like that. So that is on my list. So I grabbed that. So as you guys saw from the grocery list, I do a lot of stuff in the produce section. And I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make like a ranch dip with like yogurt and stuff like that. Sorry, this place, like I'm what you call ADD, and I'm like, ooh, squirrel, squirrel. So this is very unusual for me because I'm usually like very focused when I come in here, and today I'm not very focused because I'm talking to y'all and I'm explaining what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So okay, so I'm going through. On my list is produce. So on my grocery list, I had put that I would pick up some peaches. So my family really likes fresh fruit, and it's better than a lot of the other junk that we could possibly eat. So I come through and grab some fruit. Obviously, I don't have a selfie stick or anything. I'm doing this you know, by hand. So I'm just grabbing about 4 peaches. My husband loves peaches. Here and get some lemons. That was on my list. So, and the other reason I don't usually like to get the ones that are pre-packaged is that I find that when I get to, usually I don't need that many, and usually when I'll find that the some of those in there will go bad quicker, and so I'll just grab some from here, and I really only need about 1 or 2, and I'll use them for lemon water in addition to making my Greek chicken, which you guys will see. Trying not to run people over. Okay, so I grab usually like this kind of cucumber, and it's just 1 cucumber, and I told you guys that I would try to get this done in a very fast amount of time, so I pretty much don't even have to look at my list because I know what I'm getting. So that's why there's not too much commentary about what I need. So I need 2 green peppers. So I'm going through here, and I just pick, oops, sorry. So pretty much I do a lot of fresh produce. These red peppers are a little pricey. So what I may do is, instead of getting the red peppers, is I may go look at getting some like smaller baby peppers instead, and I put broccoli and cauliflower, but to save me some time, I'm going to see if they're in the pre-packaged containers. Okay, so these sweet peppers are the bite size, and so I'll end up getting a bag of these because it's just about the same price as the one red pepper, and it'll be just as good for me. So there's that. And you know what? I may end up, because that one, that one big cucumber is about the same price. See, this is the thought process I go to. It's like the mini cucumbers are about the same price as that one big cucumber. And I make a Greek salad with it, which is what I did last week, which is pretty traditional. And so now I'm going to put this one back. Okay. And then mushrooms. The Baby Bellas are on sale, so I'm grabbing those. I like them better than the white mushrooms, and I thought about putting them in the egg muffins, but then I changed my mind because I don't want them to get really, well, one package is enough. I don't need 2. And see, that's part of this process too is, and I'll get a bag of baby carrots. Part of this process is saying, okay, what am I actually going to eat and what am I actually going to throw away? So, okay, so that's what you need to do, Nancy, is go to the farmer's market. Okay, these, I don't like these because, look, I mean, there's 11 grams of fat, there's 1 gram of protein, and there's 2 grams of carbs. And so I'm going to show you how to make something like this that's a whole lot better. So, this is what I'm going to grab. Yes, it's pricey, but this is something, oh wait, maybe I can find one over here that's bigger. So kind of like a mixture. So what I'll probably do is grab a bag of cauliflower and grab a bag of broccoli. Let me see if it's better. And it goes in the cart. So these are the things. This is pretty much where I'm spending the majority of but this is something I will probably end up getting a bag of these because it'll probably end up being just cheaper and easier than trying to do all the others. My husband asked me to get some Roma tomatoes because I think he's making some kind of special dish, and we don't always cook separately, but a lot of times we will, just because he's a vegetarian. Clearly I am not, and we will. Ooh, that one was really soft. Obviously it's important to check out the produce that you're getting. And it's interesting because we don't have a farmer's market really close by here, and so I will just come here to the store, and I know that there's another grocery store that's close by that's sometimes a little bit cheaper, but a lot of times when I go in there to look for stuff, they're completely out, and my time is precious for me to park the car and get out and, you know, get back in the car and try to figure out what's going on. It's that could end up be 15, 20, 30 minutes, so I'm just like, forget that. Avocados. These right here, these little tomatoes are the ones that I like the best that I put in the salads. They're hot grown. We still have some at home, so I'm not going to get any more. Hey Mindy, I'm grocery shopping. After last night, I need a nap. I really need a nap. But hey, I'm following through on what I said I would do. I'm following through on my commitments. You feel me, Lauren? You feel me? Okay, so I'm grabbing, these avocados are 5 for $5, and I'm grabbing some that are a little firmer. Sorry, I know you guys can't see. And I'm grabbing some, like one that I could eat today if I wanted to. So, yes, I really like grape tomatoes. These are my favorite. I don't know if you, I think they're from Texas. They're called Heavenly. We still have about a half a bag at home. I may get a bag because I'm gonna make the salad that I'm telling you guys about. I mean, if something's gonna jump in my cart, it's better be something healthy like this than something not so healthy. So avocados. Okay, so what have we gotten so far? Oops. We've gotten broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, Roma tomatoes, onions, green pepper. Oh, I didn't get any strawberries. That's on the other side. Okay. I got the red pepper, I got the mushrooms, I got the avocado. Okay, so that's how far I've gotten in. And I got the bread. I'm not going to get oregano because I have that. So, alright. Next aisle. I can't believe I'm doing this on live stream. This is, you guys, I love you because this is very uncomfortable for me. You're pushing me outside of my comfort zone. Put me on live stream in the grocery store. I'm like, how did I agree to this? Okay, garlic. It's just the simple jumbo garlic. Don't need any salad. I'm always tempted to get salad. Okay, strawberries. So I'm gonna put some strawberries in yogurt. Always look to make sure that they're fresh. Red raspberries are 3 for $10. Once again, that's something that's going to be difficult for me to say no to, but I think I'm going to just have to say no. We have blueberries at home, so I don't need those. I did get, oh no, that's so sorry. I'm trying to play nice with everybody in the grocery store. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going over to the yogurt section. So I'm gonna do this very simply because I know what I want. I'm getting yogurt for my kiddo, which I always get for him. And these are like yogurt tubes. And And the reason I like Stonyfield is because it has less sugar than a lot of the other kids' yogurts. Okay, so for me, for our purpose here, I'm either gonna get Faye or I'm gonna get Siggy's. And the reason I do that is because of the protein content. So this has 10 grams, 7 grams of sugar, 140 calories. This has 127 grams, 23 grams of protein. And, okay, price is the same. So, I think just because of the protein content, I'm probably, are these the same size? 24 ounces. And 35 ounces. Yikes. So the better value is the Faye. I'm probably going to end up getting the Faye because of what I want to do with it. I don't think there's any other yogurt that has the same amount of, sometimes I'll just go for the extra protein content in this one. So 8 ounces, 3 servings per container. And this one has 4 servings per container. And this is also a non-GMO. Okay. Well, they're probably both non-GMO, but I'm gonna go with that one. The other thing is cottage cheese was on my list, so I really like these. They have culture in them, like prebiotics, probiotics, and so I will get. Oh, hey Dawn. So I will get some different. I turn these around so let's see. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna put something in it, so that's what's different. So this one has 12 grams, 10 grams of sugar, 16 grams of protein, 120 calories. This one has 19 grams of protein, 5 carbs, and 110 calories, and the same thing. So it's also always important to look at the sugar content. Also, I'm gonna grab a small regular fat sour cream. Eggs. People here are really patient with me. No, because I'm going around looking at stuff. All right. Eggs. So what I'm going to do with the yogurt mix is I'm actually going to use it for a ranch dip. So I'm going to grab a dozen eggs and because I'm also going to make an egg and like some egg cups. So I'm just going to grab some eggs, and then oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, sorry. You know what I forgot to put on the list that I know that I need is half and half, because I put that in my coffee. And see, these are things that I know. But these are things that I'm just so used to putting on my list that I kind of forget. So that's something that I do, that I put on. The other thing that I did not put on my list that I need to put on my list is chocolate almond milk for my son, because that's something he drinks in the morning. So that's something I'm gonna pick up. So he has a milk allergy. Can you guys hear me now? Because I don't want to scream in the store. Maybe it's better if I put it up to my mouth here. How about now? Can you hear me now? Try not to squish the bread either. Ooh. All right. And maybe I should have picked another day to do this, because it's a Sunday. So, contrary to popular belief, I actually don't use milk in my protein. I just typically use water and a splash of half and half. So it's mostly water. Okay, so the next thing that I need, I picked up the meat. Okay, so I do have to go back to the aisles because I have to pick up that ranch packet, but for most of the time, I'm not going in the aisles. So you've probably been taught regularly not to go down the aisles because that's where all the crappy food is. And so that's kind of what I avoid. Like here, where I'm stopping, is the crappy food aisle. So this is a health food aisle, but I'm not going there either. Okay. So I'm on the bean aisle, and I might have to go on the next aisle to where the salad dressings are, because this is not an item that I pick up all the time or that I use all the time. So this is the pasta aisle. Okay. I have oregano and stuff at home, so I don't need that. Here we go. Like a ranch packet of dips. So I don't know what Uncle Dan's is. Hey, if I see it, I'll grab it, but I don't know what it is. This is seasoned salad dressing mix. I'm not going to use that much. By the way, everything in Washington, Nancy, when I moved back here, it's so much more expensive in Washington than here. Also, I mean, I'm going to make my own instead of getting a ranch dip because of the amount of fat and stuff that's in it. Okay, so I don't need any artificial sweeteners. I don't need any other stuff. I sure as heck don't need any cake to get me off this aisle. I will stop back and say next weekend I'm using some Kodiak cake mix to do a Kodiak cake breakfast pancake, but I already have that at home, so I don't need it. So I didn't put it on my grocery list. Okay, so now I'm going to the cheese aisle, and excuse me, and then I'm gonna grab a loaf of bread that is in the aisle because that's what my son has his sandwiches with. And oh, I lived in Redmond and Kirkland on the outskirts of Seattle, and I left in 2013. The seafood section, if I got seafood, that's where I'd get it. I'm gonna go to the meat section because the bread aisle looks packed. I haven't tried the Kodiak muffin cups, but I may try it. See, here's the other thing. If it's just for me, I tend to not make it because it's a whole lot of work for just me. So it's something that I usually have to like talk my kid into. Okay, ground sirloin, mini burgers were on my list because that's something he will eat. And then chicken. I normally go and get chicken from Costco, and I'll get chicken tenderloins. Because, and I don't know, I have to look in the freezer. So I'm looking for something that it's not quite a whole pound, that I'm not going to eat a whole lot of, because basically I'm just going to show you guys how about now? Can you see me now? Maybe it's still recording. All right, I'm going to get some tenderloins. Okay. So I also don't do a lot of frozen foods. Occasionally I will. But I find that it's usually just junk, like really highly processed. See, this is something that's difficult for me, is like, okay, these Adele's meatballs and stuff are buy two, get one free, but they're not on my list this week. And like, I remember these meatballs being really good. apple sausage is good. See, I wish we had something like that here. Teriyaki and pineapple, chicken meatballs. I guess I could freeze these, because that's what I'm thinking of. Like, what am I gonna do if I get some of these? Oh, these are amazing. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to get some of these. These are amazing, especially since they're buy two, get one free. They weren't on my list, but again, that's something that will go in the freezer for another day. Okay, teriyaki pineapple. So 12 grams of protein, 5 grams of sugar, 180 calories. Oh, I forgot to show you this. Sorry. Trying to get out of this way. These are 170 calories, 13 grams of protein. The thing that I watch out for is the sodium, but I'm not eating this every day. Okay, so I have 2, and then what else am I gonna have? So pineapple and bacon. I don't know. I'm like a sweet and savory. Caramelized onion. Let's do a caramelized onion meatball. That'll be easy. All right, moving on. See, I have to make a decision very quickly, or else I will sit here and just go na 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 na. And you guys are helping me actually to make very quick decisions. So that's another thing that my son will eat. Okay, so I have cheese on my list. So this is always good because when these are on sale, I'm going to grab a sharp cheddar, and I'm going to grab a mozzarella, sharp cheddar, and a mozzarella since they're cheaper fries. And I'm going to grab provolone, and I don't like the smoky flavor, so I get the not smoked, and that goes on the, okay, so I got eggs, I got my son's yogurt, I got cottage cheese, sour cream, provolone, cheddar, cheese snacks. I think we might have some ranch packet, bread. Oh, one more thing I need to get is bread. And then all this stuff, the London broil, the cookie, and the salami, I already ordered. So I don't know how long we've been on here, but I'm just about done. See, there's Tillamook. But I feel like we have some at home already, so this is, I'll put like a cheese snack in my son's lunch. And if I'm slow on the uptake, I'll grab a cheese stick to go. So I am not gonna get cheese sticks. Okay, one more stop to the bread aisle, and I'll show you how I select bread, and then I'm done. Okay. So, my favorite bread, if you're gonna eat bread, if you're gonna eat it, is Dave's Pillow bread. Actually, from Oregon. So, my husband will usually eat this kind of bread. My son will get this one because he has to have white bread, so he won't eat the stuff with the nuts in it. So I'm gonna get that. My husband will eat that French bread in a day and a half, so I'm gonna get him something else. So I'm gonna look actually at the calories in these because he'll get the thin sliced. I used to order these. Hey Dawn, I used to order these from Oregon when I moved to Georgia until they brought them out here. So this is 70 calories a slice, 3 grams of protein, 13 grams of carbs, and this one is 60 calories. So I'm going to grab the 21 whole grains because there's really no much difference except the omega-3 fatty acids. Now, these are kind of what I would get my husband, but I don't know if he's going to eat it fast enough, so if I have to substitute it for my son, or maybe I should get this one. See, these are the decisions. Okay, 110 calories a slice. Kiddo's not going to eat that much of the bread, and as a matter of fact, this one's 80 calories a slice. I think I'm actually even going to put this back because hubby will probably eat from the other one. So these are the, like, as much as I want him to have the extra whatever, we're not going to go through bread that fast. So, okay, So I get the green level too. So I got everything. I'm about to go through checkout. Does anybody have any questions? Because the line is long. I've gotten everything. How long did we do? Lauren, if you're there, you're kind of my timer because I can't see what time it is. So, how did I do on time getting through the store? Was it good? Anybody? Hey, Alicia. I just did my grocery shopping. I'm done. I already have peanut butter and stuff. If you guys have questions, I can come back and do this another time. 57 minutes, 30 minutes, Nancy, Courtney said. Okay. Oh, of course it's going to be replayed. Oh, yeah. You can watch it anytime. And I'm going to go to checkout now. And then when I get home, I'll have my stuff on the counter. And we are going to start cooking. So the next piece is going to happen when I get home. Are y'all ready? Okay. Sorry. So, see, I'll turn around. This is and then I try to stay away. I really do try to stay away from, all of this stuff because it's the more we hang out here, the more, danger zone it is. So I've got everything that I needed that's on my list, and when I get home, it should take me, the drive home is usually like 12 minutes. I'm shopping at Publix, and I'm in Georgia. And I was saying that normally when I shop, yeah, it's Publix. Well, and I like Kroger too. My husband wants me to shop at Kroger because it's cheaper, but I swear every time I go in there, they're out of lemons or they're out of limes or they're out of a necessary ingredient that I need. And so it's like, okay, why am I going to waste 30 minutes to go in there? Yes, okay, if I have to spend $5 or $10 extra, I will do that. So it's, I know people who will go from store to store to store, and that's their time, right? Yeah, I think the produce is better at Publix too. So as you guys could see, I got a whole bunch of produce. In my cardigan, I pretty much stuff in here. So I think I added a couple things like my half and half and my son's almond milk and that stuff. Yeah, I used to shop at QFC, which is also owned by Kroger, Fred Meyer and QFC. So if you guys have any questions, pop them into the group when I get home and get all this stuff truck loaded in. We're gonna start the clock again on how long it takes me to meal prep and plan. Are y'all ready? Is it exciting? So 32 minutes, Lauren said, and I think Courtney told me 30, so awesome. So I'm in checkout, and I will see you guys at home. And I'll probably give you like a 5-minute warning, pop into the group and be like, I'll be on in 5 minutes. So then you're not just sitting around like, doo, doo, doo. All right, talk to you later. Bye.